Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy back with another episode of Air in MINAGI'S Route. So we just saw Michiru being a little weirdo brat. So let's just jump right back in. So, what do? I looked to my side and saw the bucket Michiru found, reflecting with a dull gray light under the evening sun. I picked up the bucket and slid open the door to the waiting room. A small creaking sound later, a mountain of junk appeared before me. A roof over my head. There was also a tap for water. My new home was just right under my nose, huh? Oh, excuse me. I threw the bucket into the mountain of junk. Piles of debris fell off the mountain at the point of impact with a clattering sound. If I stay here, I won't be a burden to Misuzu and Haruko anymore. A place where I could live without imposing on anyone. After securing such a place, I felt a faint glimmer of hope. Still, there was one more big issue at hand, the problem of obtaining food. If I could solve this problem... I stuck my hand into my empty pocket looking for something. Huh? I felt something crumpling. I took it out and it was the white envelope. The word gift was written on it with a calligraphy brush. So, I still have this. The same rice coupon I got from Tono. With this, I would be able to get rice. But then, I was going to need cooking utensils. I went to disassemble the mountain of junk. As expected, I did not find anything of use. I can't possibly use the bucket to boil rice, can I? I rubbed my chin and thought about it. Utensils to boil rice. For outdoors lovers, the mess tin is the best bet. I have to get my hands on one. Where am I most likely to find one? That place? Uh-oh. Not here. The shed was lit by the dim light of a naked light bulb. I was searching through a mountain of odds and ends. Nothing here, too. What's this? A complete set of tent parts. That means... Oh? Ooh. And hold on. Okay. There. It was a weird shape for a piece of camping equipment, but I found what I was looking for. This was, without a doubt, a mess tin. I picked up the glittering utensil. Then I got up and looked around me. Well then, time to get out of here. I straddled the bike. Next, I took up a pro rider pose. Let's go! Zoom! What the hell are you doing? Ouch. You're early today, my ass. Get off my bike right now. She sounded serious about it. I obeyed her like the honest man I was. I came here because I heard some noise in the shed. Just what were you doing? And what's that you're carrying under your arm? Haruko's gaze fell on the mess tin tugged under my armpit. You don't know what this is? This is called a mess tin. It's a must-have item for camping. Well, I know that. Then don't ask. Saves me the effort of answering. When did I ask you for a nice long explanation of what a mess tin is? I want to know why you're riding my bike with that thing under your arm. And you found that mess tin over there, right? I remember leaving that mess tin there. It's probably more like she abandoned it. What? Were you going to steal my stuff? Damn. She was right from the get-go. I get it now. You're a cat burglar pretending to be a traveler. Should I call the police? She seemed to be enjoying herself. I'm sorry. I apologized up front because I didn't want her to call the police. Good, so you understand. Yeah, I should have said sorry right from the start. That's right, that's called manners. If you had said sorry earlier, I'd have just given you the mess tin for free. Serious? Serious, I can buy as many replacements as I want. I see, in that case, I'm going to take it. I got on the bike again. Well, thanks for letting me stay here. I raised my right hand at her without looking back. Accelerator on! What's with the cinematic farewell scene? I want to become one with the wind. No! I can't? I got off her bike reluctantly. Why? Are you leaving for good? How did you know? How? You just thanked me for letting you stay here. Ah, right. So, for the third time, I put a foot on the bike pedal. Oh no, you can't take my red monster. I stopped halfway in my motion of straddling the bike and stepped back on the ground. You know, I just wanted to experience the world beyond the speed limit for just once. Are you really going to leave? Yeah, I can't be a freeloader here forever. I see, I guess you're right. Yeah. But isn't it cold of you to leave without a word? Are you doing this out of consideration for Misuzu? No, not really. You're not very honest, are you? You too. Well, fine. And what will you do after leaving this place? Are you going to leave this town? No, I'm still going to stay in this town. I see, I'm glad to hear that. Why? If you leave town all of a sudden, Misuzu is going to be devastated. Please hang out with Misuzu if you can. Alright. Good, promise me that. Okay. I nodded. Haruko let out a small laugh. So, what are you gonna do about food? Oh, don't worry about me. That's where this mess tin comes into use. You're going to cook for yourself? Yeah, I got a way to get rice. I see, you won't starve to death in that case. But if you ever need food, just come back here. I don't mind giving you a meal or two. If it comes down to that, I will. Great! Look, it's late already. Sleep here for today. You don't mind leaving tomorrow morning, do you? You're right, I'll stay here for tonight. Why don't you come sleep in my house? Don't be a stranger. I'm fine with the shed. I lay down on the ground. Haruko stood there and looked down upon me. You're really weird. She turned and walked towards the door, which was swaying in the wind. Oh, I just remembered. She turned to look at me again. I won't be seeing you off tomorrow, got it? Get out of here the first thing tomorrow morning. Sure, I'll do that. Keep it together. The wooden door shut with a small sound. I was left alone in the hazy yellow light from the light bulb. The sound of the insects flying around the light bulb seemed awfully loud. I closed my eyes. An inner world of darkness drew its curtain upon me. Something was breathing in the depth of that darkness. My tiredness lulled me into a sweet, gentle sleep. Boop-a-doop. July 24th. Hey, Misuzu. I think it's about time I move out of your house. I broached the subject. Huh? Are you leaving this town? No, I'm just moving out of your house. I don't understand. I found a place where I won't be a nuisance to anyone. I'm going to sleep there. Okay. Will they make your meals for you there? Well, I'll be cooking for myself. But if I told her that, she'd worry about me and follow me there. Yeah, they will. So I lied to her. Can you take a bath every day there? Yeah, I can. Will they do your laundry for you? Yeah, they'll do it for me. Will they? She was desperately trying to find something that her home provided that my new place didn't. But she seemed to have run out of ideas. They'll feed me, let me use their bath, and they'll also do my laundry. There's nothing for you to worry about. Will they? Misuzu was still trying to come up with something. Can you still walk me to school? Huh? Even after you move into your new place. That was the promise I made to Haruko. She had let me stay at her house on the condition that I look after Misuzu. Since I was moving out, there wasn't a need for me to do that any longer. Yeah, I'll walk you to school. Yet that was my answer to her. She had been taking care of me ever since I came to this town. The favor must be repaid. Really? Yeah. I'm glad. She heaved a sigh of relief. Tell me the address of the place where you'll be staying. I'll come to visit you. I'll bring my cards and dolls. I hope the family there likes me. Yeah. There's nobody else there, though. We walked together until the school gate came into view, and then I parted ways with Misuzu. True to my expectations, she looked lonely when we parted, and that made my chest hurt a little. Heaving a small sigh, I felt the wind brush past me. The unchanging scent of the sea lingered around me without shape or form. Well then, I repositioned the bag slung over my shoulder and walked away from the sea. I wasn't aware. How long has she been standing there behind me? Good afternoon, Kunisaki-san. Good afternoon. We exchanged greetings. Are you going somewhere? No, nowhere in particular. But... She pointed at my shoulder. Oh, you're talking about this luggage. Are you a thief? How rude. These are without a doubt my belongings. Is that so? I'm really sorry. She bowed to me. She was quite straightforward. So, you're really going somewhere? I'm just moving to a new place to live. Moving? Yeah, I'm going to live at the train station for the time being. Living there? Yeah. Is there a problem with that? I thought I wouldn't be causing trouble for anyone if I lived in a deserted train station. No, that's not a problem. It's better if there are people at the station. Right. Whew, I thought she was going to tell me that the station was haunted. What are you going to do about food? Food? Oh, I'll cook for myself. Do you want me to prepare meals for you? You'll make food for me? Images of mess tins and rice coupons faded away. There wasn't a reason to refuse some side dishes. You don't mind my boxed lunch? Not at all. I bowed to her in appreciation. I got it. I'll bring you a boxed lunch at noon. Are you really alright with that? Even though I said that, I was in a state of ecstasy. Yes, I'll bring it at noon. Well, sorry for bothering you. No, don't worry about it. Tono smiled. Well then, see you later. Okay. After I waved a lazy arm at her, Tono nodded and left the seawall. The wind carried with it the scent of the sea. Now I didn't have to worry about today's lunch. Country folks are truly kind people. I sat cross-legged and let out a sigh. The ground baked in the sun. An occasional passing car whipped up the hot air on the asphalt. It's hot. It's really hot. My puppet laid motionless in front of me. I couldn't concentrate enough to move it anymore. Hey, I turned to my only customer. Pika? Is my show that boring? Pika Pika! You're the only one that says no. Pika! If only you'd pay for watching. Pika Pika. It produced a bone out of nowhere and laid it in front of me. Man, I must be too tired to think straight. Talking to dogs seemed to be a natural thing for me to do now. Perhaps I should just screw all this and become this dog's private entertainer. If I keep chewing bones, maybe one day I will come to like them. Let's taste the bone. A bone is a cold, hard, foul-smelling piece of calcium. A dog crushes it with its teeth and swallows it. My teeth hurt. Dogs are amazing. They can eat something that humans can't without batting an eyelid. Just maybe, if I chew it long enough, the bone's essence will ooze out and become nourishment to me. An old lady on a bicycle passed me. She kept looking forward in an unnatural sort of way. She was pretending not to see me. Seriously, what a rude lady. Like hell I could eat this! It's all the weather's fault. Who the hell would want to see a performance in this heat? Damn it, bring me your manager! Quiet, you fool! The manager of the clinic had come out with a bucket of water. I was completely soaked. Feeling cooler now? Yeah, thanks a lot. And how's it going? How's what going? Your puppet act, obviously. I clapped my hands in realization. Don't act dumb. How's it going? Do you need to ask? It's horrible. Well, I can't blame you with this weather we're having. Two annoyed people looked up at the glaring sun. Give it up for today. That was my plan. Good. How about coming inside for a cup of tea? She pointed at the door of her clinic with a thumb. Is that how you lure unsuspecting entertainers inside and use them as experimental subjects? Sorry, please let me just have some tea. So, why are we here again? I entered the room upon her invitation. White walls, white floor. The pungent smell of antiseptic irritated my nose. There was a pipe-framed bed with white bed sheets. This looked exactly like a clinic's examination room. Among the medical equipment was a hot water dispenser with a floral pattern. The vapor from the Hijidi's tea were lingering strangely in the air. Sit wherever you like. What's wrong? You don't like sitting here? No, I don't personally mind. I sat down reluctantly on the bed. Something at my feet caught my attention. Pico? A dog in the examination room. I was starting to see why this clinic wasn't making much money. Here, Kunisaki-kun, your tea. She placed a round tray in front of me. On the tray were brightly colored green tea, and some kind of tea cake. Oh, thanks. I picked up the teacup. Do you prefer chilled barley tea? No, this is fine. I see. You know, this tea is made with top-grade tea leaves delivered straight from their place of origin. It's quite delicious. Savor it carefully when you drink it. All right. I sipped the tea with a slurping sound. I see, this is really tasty. Hijiri looked satisfied. She took out 2 more cups and filled them with tea. Then she put one of them on the floor without a second thought. Here you go, the tea's ready. Pico! Wagging its tail, Potato bit onto the teacup. Pico! It's still hot. Drink it slowly. Pico! Dog got its tongue? Anyway, she shouldn't be giving top-grade tea to a dog. I'm home! A cheerful voice called out from the doorway. Huh? Whose shoes are these? One-chan, do we have a guest? The door to the examination room opened with a click. Welcome back, Kano. I'm home! Kirishima Kano appeared in her school uniform. She must have ran all the way back here. Sweat was dripping from her disheveled hair. The room, which once reeked of medicine, now smelled like the outdoors of summer. Or midsummer. Oh, it's Yukito-kun! Is it okay for her to just enter the examination room without knocking? Well, I suppose that's better than drinking tea inside the examination room. Oh! What's wrong? You're having tea! I didn't think it was something worth making a fuss about. You guys drink tea without me! Shall I make some for you? I want cold barley tea, please. Alright, I'll bring you some. She stood up immediately and left the room. Whew! She flattened the hem of her skirt against her legs as she sat down. She looked more petite than I remembered the last time I met her outside. Is she younger than Misuzu? I looked at her uniform from the corner of my eyes. There didn't seem to be anything on her uniform to tell what grade she was in. I'm totally beat! She raised her arm with the yellow bandana and stretched herself while still remaining seated. Remedial classes, eh? Sounds tiring. What? Who? You? You've got it all wrong! I'm the animal caretaker number 1! She puffed out non-existent chest. We're keeping many animals in school, so I'm the number 1 lover of animals. I suppose you are. I looked at the living wad of fluff slurping at tea at our feet. Today, Hoppy got startled and kicked Fluffy Fluff really hard. Really? That must have been terrible. Yup, we were all in a panic. That sounds like a happy animal family. Yup, Hoppy and Fluffy Fluff are both so cute. Sounds like they were having fun. I sipped my tea while agreeing with her half-heartedly. Hoppy escapes from his cage sometimes and eats wild dogs, but it usually behaves. And at night, Fluffy Fluff will extend its neck to lick oil, but it's usually quiet and obedient. I'll bring you to see them sometime. I'll be looking forward to that. Hey, wait a minute! Is she telling me that her school is keeping a bunch of otherworldly creatures on the same level as Potato? The countryside is a scary place. Could Hoppy and Fluffy Fluff be... My heart was beating wildly. Nope, they're ordinary rabbits. That punchline needed a little work. Hey, Yukito-kun! What? Do you like rabbits? I've never eaten one, so I don't know. Geez, I'm not talking about eating them. You mean they're not edible? Yup. Then I hate rabbits. You're so easy to understand, Yukito-kun. Really? Yup, you're a dining table fiend. I have no idea what you're saying. I'm saying that you're a glutton. The door opened and Hijiri entered. Here. Thanks! Kano accepted the glass of chilled barley tea from Hijiri. So cold! After downing the tea in one gulp, she smiled happily. It's already noon. Let's have lunch. Hijiri turned to face me. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Remember that by subscribing, you are becoming part of a legacy. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!